On pole for Vodafone McLaren Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton. Alongside Lewis on the front row, his teammate at Vodafone McLaren Mercedes, Jenson Button. And third on the grid for Mercedes-AMG Petronas F1 team, Michael Schumacher. Lewis, first pole for you and for McLaren here in Malaysia, but a continuation of the team's fine start to the season today.
Yeah, it's been a good weekend so far. I think it's been a tough day, to be honest, with the weather, the changeable weather conditions and the temperatures climbing, and made some setup changes to the car, and nonetheless we'll still manage to do some good times. But obviously got these guys pushing very hard behind, but the guys that did in the factory did a fantastic job.
How aware are you that everyone's pushing so hard behind you, and how much pressure does that put on you going into a qualifying session?
I think everyone's under the same amount of pressure. We all put a huge amount of pressure on ourselves, and obviously a lot of partners and sponsors relying on us as well. So it's very intense, and it's probably the most exciting part of the weekend, but it's something I think, at least speaking for myself, I really enjoy.
Jenson, for you, the wait for a first McLaren pole continues, but less than a tenth of a second between you and Lewis just shows how competitive it is at the top.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit more than that, but qualifying's been pretty good to me the last two races, so I can't complain too much. Yeah, I think it's good for us as a team to be on the front row again. It's always nice when your engineer keys up and you can hear all the mechanics in the background cheering because of a 1-2. You obviously want it the other way around as well, though. But Lewis did a great lap at the start of Q3, and we edged closer, but couldn't quite get there.
And you didn't do too badly, obviously, from second last week. There's a long run down to turn one. It could be quite an explosive start.
Yeah, I think it'll be an exciting start, not just us two on the front row, but you know, the Mercedes is renowned, especially Michael, for getting good starts. So it's going to be a fun turn one, I think.
Let's turn to you, Michael. It's been a long time since we saw you in the top three for qualifying. Is this a welcome return, or could this have been pole and even better today?
No, I mean, this was the maximum that was available. We managed to work the car very well over the whole weekend. We obviously shown potential in Australia, not so much in the race, so focus obviously was to try and find the best compromise for both. And I guess we have achieved this. I mean, we're third here, very tight business. If you look who is behind us and how close everything is going, we can be more than happy about the achieved and look forward now for tomorrow.
Well, we'll see tomorrow by the checkered flag, but is there a concern about the race given what happened in Australia last week?
Well, I guess all of us have certain concerns because those temperatures are pretty new to us. We have had some preparation yesterday, but I guess we have done a decent job. We have learned quite a lesson in Australia. We have reacted, the boys in the factory, and all the team really done a superb job. I'm more than happy about the progress and how we understand the car. So look forward for tomorrow.
Finally, to you, Lewis, you're in the best place possible to start tomorrow's race, but there'll be different strategies. It's going to be hot. It's going to be a race of attrition out there. So how do you view what's going to happen?
I don't know if it's definitely the best place possible to start here. It's a long haul down to turn one. But no, I think obviously there's going to be interesting strategies tomorrow, and the key is looking after your tyres. So hopefully we'll be hopefully have a car in a much better position for the race tomorrow. So excited for that.